Good, good morning. It is November the 30th, 2023, coming to you from the Ruby Princess here in the Gatsby Casino. I'm going to go over what you need to do when you first come on a cruise ship. So many people ask, what is the exact thing I need to do to guarantee that I get a free cruise at the end of the cruise? Okay, there are no guarantees because how they rate you and rank you is up to them. But how you act and you prepare and you play is up to you. So you need to make sure that you get them. And when I say them, I'm talking about the casino host, the casino managers, the pit bosses, the boxmen. You need to get them on your side, okay? You need to be friendly to them, and you need to talk to them, and they need to know that you are wanting to earn free cruises. You are wanting to become rated. You are wanting to receive comps while you are on this cruise, or your first cruise, or whatever cruise you go on when you're working to get the free cruises. So they need to know who you are and what you want, okay? So let's start off slow on how this works. First of all, I need you all to subscribe to my channel, Cruising with Mark. There you go. There's my email address right there, cruisingwithmark@gmail.com. When you first get on a cruise ship, the first thing you need to do is go meet the host and tell them who you are. And so periodically when you see them during the week at the casino, you can say to them, hey, how am I looking, or how am I looking with my ratings, and then just be friends with them. Okay, so the first thing you do when you go to the casino, now I'm talking about table games, go and throw down cash. Go to the table, take your medallion, and go throw, I'm going to use the number $3,000 in $100 bills, okay? Throw those down. Okay, I always say throw between $1,000 and $5,000 down. But if you're trying to get the best cruise offers, then the more money you throw down, the better the opportunity, because they know that you are playing and you're more serious, okay? Now, a lot of y'all will say, well, how much do I need to throw down? If you are concerned with worrying about how much you have to win, lose, or draw, and how much you have to play, and how much you have to lay down as far as your buy-in, then this probably is not going to be tempered towards your personality. Meaning that scared money never wins. You gotta play balls to the wall to earn free cruises. You can't just come in and patty cake something, okay? So there is not an exact system, but there is more of a system if you are playing harder. So first thing to do, when you get to the tables, throw down cash. That will get their attention. They will then record that on the table on their computers next to each one of the table games. That's the first thing to do. They will give you chips back at that time. You'll get $3,000 worth of colored chips, okay? Play. Okay, then the first time you start to play, the pit boss or the boxman will look at how much you are betting, okay? The average bet is so important on giving you the free cruise offers, okay? So when you start off playing, don't start off ever playing minimums. Never play minimums, because minimum bets, $5 or $6 on Princess Cruises, will not get you anything. So make sure that if you're playing blackjack and you're wanting to earn free cruises, don't you think you're going to get better cruise offers if you're betting $25 hands or $50 hands or $100 hands than if you're just betting $10 hands, okay? That's the truth. People can tell you differently. I know this. I almost do this for a living, okay? So what you want to do is play blackjack, play a $25 hand, play two $25 hands, and play them, okay? You can sit at a blackjack table for a long time and be up and down a couple $100, okay? Just get a little betting scheme together, okay? You know, whether you're pressing or you're taking away or whatever you're doing, find your own level of comfort on how to bet and how you think you're going to win at betting, okay? But you got to be at $25 minimum hands, okay? If you can be at $30, $35 minimum hands, fantastic. When you're rolling at the craps table, when you're playing at the craps table, you need to be averaging, like I've told you before, I'm going to say it once again, is that they rate and rank and watch all those people that are bringing a little bit of money and a lot of game to the tables. Okay, so you lay down $3,000 and you're out there betting average roll of $100. You start off across the top playing $64 or $128 or $220 or whatever number you want to do. But remember, $50 to $99 is what is called the green line, okay? That is where they get you at the green line, and $100 to $249 is the black line, and $250 to $500 is the purple line, okay? So when I play, most of the time I'm averaging about $125 to $175. That is the black level, black line, okay? You can see your color-coded name highlighted if you look hard at the computer screens next to each one of the tables. Now, they kind of hide that from people, okay? And it's not doing anything bad to glance over and see where your name is. It's really hard to find and see, but you can see that if you're green lined, you know that they got you down at $50, $60, $70, $80, $90 a hand, okay, or a roll. If you're black line, you're between $100 and $250. And then if you're purple, $250 to $500. If you're playing at purple level all the time, you're going to be getting mini suites and you're going to be getting really good offers, okay? I played this past week for 10 days, and well, I didn't play for 10 days. I didn't feel good for one night, and the last night, you know, you don't play because you've already received your offer under the door. So you want to obtain to try to get these offers, okay? And so that is what comes under your door the second to last night. We've talked about that, and you want to try to get the best offer that they can offer you. So so put down the money, throw it out. I always say, I'm not at the craps table, I'm sitting here at some slot machines. Throw down $3,000. They will record it. Make your first bets, okay? Whether you're going make $25 bets, $50 bets, okay? You're not getting anything if you just bet $5, $6, $10, okay? So this is not your game, this is not your sport, this is not you getting free cruises, okay? At $5 or $6, you're not even going to get acknowledged by the hosts, and you're not even going to get free drinks, okay? Okay, you need to be up over $25 all the time playing blackjack, always over $50 of average roll playing craps, okay? That is the bare minimums to receive the free cruise offers. And the higher the amount you play, the longer you play, and your more and your bigger average bet, the better the free cruise offers you get, whether you get an interior, exterior, balcony, mini suite, or suite. Okay, now, if you're playing a long time and you're buying in, you may get the booby prize. And that is, a lot of people just never get the free cruise offer slid under their door, but they're going to get the note that says, thank you for being a valued casino player, and you will receive $150, $250, most of the time it's $250 of free play to use on your next cruise, okay? Sometimes it's $500, sometimes $600. That seems to be the maximum amount of free play that you will receive under your door the second to night, last night, given to you by the casino host. And I always say that is actually Santa Claus, the Easter Bunny, or the Tooth Fairy. But that's the maximum amount of money that you will get if that is the booby prize or the consolation prize, when you do not get all the way up to earning a free cruise, interior, exterior balcony mini suite or suite. Okay, so most of the time it's $250 is the average number they get slid under your door. You can use it on your next cruise, but guess what? You pretty much have to buy your next cruise, and then you can add that to your next cruise in free play that you can use. So play hard and almost play till it hurts. Okay. Sometimes it hurts. I played all week long, and I got to give a shout out. My buddy Mike and James, these guys are fantastic. We cruise often. We're getting ready to come up and cruise on the Enchanted here in January and February. I'm going to be on the Enchanted here next week, and basically taking a break, but I'm on there for 70 days. And but these guys, I got a bunch of buddies that are coming to play craps, and but you know, James, he plays balls to the wall. He is awesome, and so you know, we played for hours and hours, and he ended up getting a mini suite, $1,500, and the Princess Plus program. So the Princess Plus program is still available. They stopped it for most people May 31st of this past year. But they put together new algorithms and all these kind of things, and that's why I say sometimes it's cockamamie trying to figure out, you know, what level you're going to get, okay? Sometimes they're still scratching their head trying to figure out what level they're going to give me. And but anyhow, James played great. Everybody was playing, and but you do receive anything you want when you play at a certain level. So always ask the box man or the pit boss. Just say, how am I looking on the screen? How am I looking on the computer? You know, that's really important. Ask them, and they'll say, I'm doing good. But kind of peg them down, okay? At the end of your session, at the end of your one night playing, go up to the pit boss and say, what do you got me as an average roll? What do you have me reported as an average hand? And then we'll tell you, this past time I wasn't playing very hard. I was not. There were some nights I wasn't even playing much. But I'd ask them, and they say, Mark, we got you down at $85. $85 is green line, okay? So $85 is not a lot. $85 average roll would just get you that night, if you're playing hard, get you about an interior room, maybe an exterior. But then the next nights I jacked it up, and I was at the $150, $175, $200 mark. That's where you want to be. And they do it cumulative over that week play, okay? So it's not like just one night and then they're taking the next night. It's all an average, okay? But make sure you ask them so you know what they have you recorded as. That's really important, because if they have you recorded at, you know, $85 and you're playing and you think you're recorded at $150, that's a big discrepancy, okay? So you want to be in there at a higher number. Okay, so that is about it. Somebody asked me, and I'm telling you, you want to earn free cruises, meet the casino host, and when they come by and say to you, and you keep getting on them because they have slowed down the amount of giveaways that they're giving to you. Let's see, we got the embarkation going. But I'm going to say this again. Get to know the host, throw down a lot of money, play hard, make sure you have bigger average bets and rolls, and then make sure you know how much your average roll is. Be nice to them, tip them, throw them in like when you're, put them in $1 on playing blackjack, on hands, and put them in the craps table when you're putting a hard 8, put $1 on a hard 8 for them, $1 on the hard 6, put $5 on there for you. Because here's the thing, this is what when I hear all the time, thank you, Mark. The pit boss, the dealers, when I put them up on the tip, they say, thank you, Mark. I hear one thing: free cruise, free cruise, free cruise. Because they're noting that you help and tip them. So that is all for right now. I'm going to show you a couple other things we got. So while you're on the cruise, they're gonna give you free whatevers. You know, they're gonna bring you treats to your room, bottles of wine, whatever you want. And I'm gonna mention one other thing here. Okay, so the casino host, you got to go tell them what you want to have. For instance, say, can I go to the Crown Grill? Can me and my Mike and James, can we go to the Crown Grill one night? Absolutely, no problems asked. Okay, but you got to be betting. You got to be betting and playing substantially. You know, can I go to Sabatini's, the Italian restaurant? Comped, no problem. I was here this past week. My buddy James, he said, you know what? I think I need a haircut. And the casino host said, okay, let me schedule a haircut up in the spa. You know, that's a pretty costly little deal. So he got a haircut. We had all kinds of specialty dining. You know, they'll give you anything you want, but you got to ask them, because they're not going to tell you, because you got to ask them. Okay. The other nice thing I had was this time is there was 3,000 people on this cruise ship this past trip, and they had the largest number of first-time cruisers. They said they had 1,600 or 1,800 first-time cruisers, and there was only, I want to say they said there was only, I want to say 600 maybe elite and platinum members. And so anyhow, one nice thing not related to the casino is being one of the most traveled. Okay, this is the luncheon that they have for the 20 people that they have ranked that cruise the most on Princess Cruises, who have the most days cruised and the most traveled weeks, or whatever you want to call it. So it was a really nice luncheon. It was with the captain and the white shirts, and had a white shirt sitting at my table, and we had nice conversations. We got to work out some issues that we talked about, and but it was really nice food, and but nice recognition. And you can see here, it comes down. This was you can see right there. We got these nice little luncheon. Had Napoleon as the dessert, really good, and steak rizzini, and then but they wanted to show you, you know, that they give you that, and so it's nice to get that recognition that you cruise so much on Princess, and so that's it for now. I just wanted to give that to you. And look at my other video I put up that just went through the casino. They did a whole makeover after they dry docked this Ruby Princess. And but it's good. The casino's good. The casino managers, I've known him for a long time. He's been on a lot of other of the Princess cruises, and he's really good. His name's Arden, E-R-D-E-N, Erden. He gets things done, and he keeps the staff in shape, and I think he does a great job. And he's helping me on some issues. And then the host, they're young. Alwyn and Karina, they're young, but they're good. They'll give you anything you want. They're not real aggressive going up to newbies, but they're real good. And the casino staff on the Ruby Princess is good. It's kind of a melting pot, and they're real good. And like I said, no qualms about anything here on the Ruby Princess. So that is all. Subscribe to my channel. Let's get out of here and let's get ready to get back on to the Enchanted Princess here in a week. Got a few days vacation. So till then, subscribe to my channel. You all have a really good day.